Yo, what's going on? This your boy Big Clout. I don't know if y'all can hear the glass break, but I just broke the glass. You feel me? Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a minute. It's my first live in like a year. You feel me? So I apologize for that. But we back and we at it, man. You know what we do here? We mix the culture with the real estate. And what's part of real estate, baby? The ground. You feel me? People forget about the ground, right? And what's the mineral rights of the ground, the trees that we grow on the ground, you feel me? And what's under the ground is what's known as oil in some cases, feel me? But what's been going on like crazy, and I want to talk about this video from one of these guys that I keep up with when we talking about finances and things like that. Um, my man's is gonna talk about some oil, the oil situation, and the price of gas is supposed to be going up. I'm in the mid Atlantic area, so gas is not crazy expensive out here. But I'm from Cali, so I know how gas can get in Cali. You feel me? And then in the other major metro areas like New York, Miami, things of that nature, gas can be really crazy. But tell me what the gas price is in your area. Let me know what y'all got going on. In the meantime, we're gonna talk about the war situation. What's going on in the middle? Is it the Middle East? Iran and the other little spot. You feel me? Iran and the other country they trying to fight. We're gonna talk about crude oil. We're gonna jump into the prices and how that affects the gas price. I'm not gonna really talk too much. You feel me about it. I'm gonna let my man do some talking about it. My man that clear value tax. He gonna explain some things, and we're gonna check him out for a second. So with that said, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and we're gonna get into some solutions too. You feel me? When it comes to this money situation. Also, like always, I got my girls with me, my daughters and my wife is in the building, and so they may come through and you may hear some stuff in the background. So please forgive me for that. But we're gonna keep it pushing. Let me see if I can share my screen. Boop, 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 and we're gonna watch this little my man's talk about this for a second and see what he got to say about it. All right. Please watch this in your full view. Full view.
Crude oil is going to shoot up. So here's what's going on. So the fighting between Israel and Iran is causing the price of crude oil to rise. So currently, it's not that there was major damage to Iran's energy infrastructure. Rather, it's the fear that escalation can cause a major disruption in the global supply of oil. And if the price of crude oil rises further, then it's going to consequently cause the price of gasoline to rise. Okay, so how much will the price of gasoline go up by?
All right. So, hey, as long as Israel and Iran are going at it, it's looking like they're going to try to raise the prices here in America or throughout the world as far as gasoline prices, which, oil is gasoline is a byproduct of oil, right? And so they're fighting over there and they're saying, hey, this is going to help. This is going to be a reason why gas prices are going to spike. Let me stop sharing real well. Let me go ahead and go to the middle part of this. And so we got to prepare ourselves, right? How much will gas go up in your area? Some say anywhere between 15 to 30 cents, 20 to 30 cents. Who knows? You feel me? Is that enough to make you stop driving where you got to go to? I don't think so. Let's see what they talking about.
Flow of oil. Of course, that would massively disrupt the supply of oil. But here's what analysts are saying. So analysts are saying, well, Iran couldn't pull that off even if they wanted to, because there's sufficient U.S. naval assets in that area to prevent a blockade like that. But other analysts are saying, okay, maybe they can't pull off a blockade, but Iran can still plant mines in the shipping lanes and they could still launch attacks.
Ooh.
So in 2019, 4 commercial ships, 3 of which were oil tankers, they were attacked in that region. So projectiles hit the tankers above the waterline and they caused huge holes in the hulls.
So they've already been attacking even before this escalation of the war. They've already been having beef with each other about this stuff. You feel me? So it's crazy. It's just wild. And this is one reason why Trump wants us in the United States to pump and produce oil out of the ground here in the U.S. like crazy. This is one thing what Trump wants us to do in the United States. I'm not so familiar with the situation as far as it getting done as of right now today being June 16th. I don't know if that's actually happening, but that was one thing that he said he wanted to do. You feel me? To help bring the prices down on electricity, on gas, on oil in general, on gas, oil, and things of that nature. To help bring the price down, he wants to pump up the production of oil in the United States. Let's go to the other part of this video.
To cut interest rates, which would, of course, irritate President Trump even more. Now, another thing is that Trump and Putin, they spoke about this whole situation over the weekend. They had a phone call. And they're both telling the public that, of course, they want Israel and Iran to de-escalate, right? But you know what? Who knows what they really want? Because although higher energy prices would cause inflation to reaccelerate in the US, if Iranian energy infrastructure is disrupted, I'm sure that President Trump knows that that would cause a lot of damage to China because China is the largest importer of Iranian oil.
China importing that oil. China. Hey, it's getting wild out here. I just hope that you're prepared, financially. I don't know if you got a raise at work or not, or whatever the case may be. Let me stop sharing this. But that's what that's part of the situation that we got to deal with here in the United States. You feel me? When it comes to this oil situation and this war between Israel and Iran right now, fighting over that money. But look, in the meantime, you feel me? We need real assets. Get some silver. We need real assets. We need some silver. Get some real. Get exposure to gold. You feel me? Got some Florida gold backs. Get you some gold, some silver. Put in put in your stash it away. Some safe haven assets. Let's look at the price actually of crude oil and see what it's talking about. Let's see if we can find that in the futures market. Okay, let me see. Y'all see that right there? We on Google Finance, as you can see, $70 per barrel. I guess is how you would say it. um, let's see if we can zoom in. Boop. All right, and that's about where it was at April 2nd, and this is June. So prices should be around where they were at before as far as oil goes, and it dropped all the way down to $57.13 back on May 5th, which was just over a month ago. Um, but right now, oops, let me try to. It won't let me even move. Hold on, what's going on? There we go. Even at $70, right now it's going down. As you can see, it was up. Now it's starting to tip off and go down. Um, prices may get high. Let's see, as high as 78. That was back at the beginning of this year, $78 a pop. But even before that, let's see, back in it was $82.81 back July 2nd, 2024. If we reach those numbers, the gas prices locally or in the nation will definitely be rising. Um, I'm gonna say, I mean, gas prices are, people are scared they're gonna go up and they could go up. You feel me? But I think, it depends on how much this war. Let me stop sharing that. Depends on how long this war or how crazy this war could get. Over there is gonna, play a part in dictating these gas prices here. You feel me? I'm still gonna buy gas regardless. You feel me? Not that it doesn't matter, but you gotta have something. But be aware. Hey, don't just go pull up to your local Costco gas station and be like, "Yo, gas was $3 a gallon yesterday. Now it's 3.25," and be shocked because here you have it. You feel me? These wars and this stuff is really affecting the people. Um, with that said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. This is Big Cloud. This is Cloud Chasing. Uh, please like, subscribe, share in the description below. You'll find a couple of things that may benefit you, especially when it comes to your phone service. Maybe you guys are tired of paying 100, 125, $150 a month for phone service. I got 4 slots available. Use my referral link in the description below. 4 slots available only to switch over to Mint Mobile. It definitely changed my life when it comes to phone services. And understand that T-Mobile actually owns Mint Mobile, and I paid $200 for the whole year. I paid $180 plus the tax and fees, came up to about $200, $206, but it's good for 12 months. And so I don't stress about the phone bill. Yes, Mama. Okay, I'll put it on the TV in a second. We're about to do in the video, okay? Um, Definitely check out Mint Mobile. Use my referral link. Get that. You feel me? Get $15 off, I believe, or a $15 credit. Yeah. Okay, girl. Okay. Definitely check out that. If you want to learn more about stocks and how to read stock charts, in the description below, you'll also be able to get my course about how to read stock charts. Simple, step-by-step instructions, a Barney style. You feel me? The basic information. This is none of this is financial advice. None of this is for entertainment. This is for entertainment purposes only. Um, but check that course out. It's at a great price right now. And then also I got one-on-one discussions and meets if you want to talk about a particular stock or future, like we just looked at the oil. If you want to talk about a particular stock that you've been thinking about, I got 15-minute sessions available where we could definitely link up and talk about that. So check that out in the description below. Set a time on the calendar to schedule a time to meet with your boy. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank y'all for rocking with me, sharing this. Tell me what y'all think in the description below about the oil prices in your neighborhood, what you're seeing out here in the Mid Atlantic. Is not too crazy right now, but it depends on how much this war escalates. Kind of probably depend on how bad gas prices can get. Right? Are you using any type of other benefits like rewards or whatever to help supplement the gas prices? Right? Some places like Kroger gas station, we talked about Costco. They have some decent prices and programs when it comes to the gas thing. And so with that said, thank y'all for watching. Don't hurt nobody. I'll see y'all next time. Let me know, you feel me, what y'all thinking about with these gas prices around in your area. This your boy, Big Clout. I hit the glass again. I don't know if y'all heard it. Gone.